Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Wandavision, Season 1, Episode 6, the all-new Halloween Spooktacular. It's Halloween in February, and I'm here for it. I don't know. I love this show. Everyone knows this show is absolutely fantastic. Each episode is getting better and better because we're learning more, we're peeling away the layers, we're finding answers. The ending of the last one was crazy. We've kind of known the multiverse stuff was coming in the MCU since they got the X-Men, and just in general we've kind of known. Everyone was thinking it was going to be coming in Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, and things like that, but we finally got our first little evidence of it, and I am here for it. I've seen a lot of people commenting about Agnes, and she stayed in my mind. I have been aware of her and thinking that she could be involved, and I don't know, I've never pinned it down in my reviews, it would seem. But no, definitely, what people pointed out that I don't think even crossed my mind last week is that when he said her, she's in my head, or I can feel her, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I know he just referred to her as like a she or a her. He didn't say Wanda, he didn't say Maximoff, he didn't come up with the name Scarlet Witch, which she doesn't actually have in the MCU yet, does she? He has said, identified a woman, and Agnes appears to be a woman, so she is definitely possible. And people pointed out as well that she keeps turning up. She's often the one that turns up just at the moment that maybe things are going to break through, or just at the moment when things could be, they need something. She's the one. I definitely think she's someone to watch. We've never seen her husband either. I don't want her to be evil because my little sister is called Agnes. She's 5. But yes, so I'm excited. Then also pointing out, obviously we've got the adverts which are all linked to do with things with Wanda, so we need to work out exactly how involved Wanda is. I don't think Wanda is evil. I can understand the S.W.O.R.D forces and everyone outside needing to take precautions in case this is a situation in which Wanda has gone evil, but given that we have evidence of her working with the Avengers and being good, you need to look at every single possibility and every single angle. You can't just say Wanda is evil. In the same way that you couldn't just say, oh, she's a victim. You need to have both precautions, if that makes sense, in my opinion. But something is happening, and people have pointed out just how close to the end of Endgame we are here. You know, she would have been in the height of her grief over everything that happened. And yeah, I did pick up on the fact that it kind of looked like they were disassembling Vision, but at the same time I was like, are they? It's kind of, I don't know, I was like, I don't want to just assume they were, but it did look like they were. People have said they were. That would definitely set you off, and just, I still don't think stealing his body is a crime. Anyway, I'm doing a huge ramble here. I don't want to do that. Let's go watching. You can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and let's go. Agnes, of course, is involved. God. I just need answers, but I'm also enjoying just the craziness of the sitcom aspects of each episode.
That's not exactly how I remember it.
You probably suppressed a lot of the trauma.
I love this. I love this. Yep. He's playing along, it seems. Yeah, this is not her Pietro. In the slightest. Because he's a real person brought in.
Well, you have fun tonight, darling.
What?
As in, he's got his own personality traits behind the character he's currently playing, rather than Pietro, her Pietro.
No, that's not what you're supposed to.
Oh. Oh my god.
Just remember.
And I also hope that Wanda, because she definitely senses something is off with Pietro, but I'm so sad if at some point she's going to have the realization that he is dead and that this isn't him. But it is, but it isn't.
Time for you to diminish your colleagues. When you're about to start a war, you can't win.
Is he involved?
We take her out, this whole nightmare ends.
We don't know that.
Nope.
We actually have no idea
Uh-huh.
what happened in there, or if Wanda is the problem, she has to be our solution.
Uh-huh.
Rambo, you have become an impediment to this mission.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what it was like.
Yeah.
What it took to keep
The
the lights
people with superpowers did also fix everything.
That's 5 years is an excuse to be a coward.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's a good thing you weren't here when your mother died.
Bastard.
Clearly, you don't have the stomach for this job.
Oh.
Get her off my... Let's go.
Yes. Whoa! I love Darcy.
You're testing me.
Mm-hmm.
All the cannon has disappeared.
I thought
Something I can do for you, Wanda? Do you want something changed?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Vision. Oh. Yep. A glitch in the Matrix here. Oh. These people are all trapped. What the fuck?
What happened to your accent?
Yeah.
What happened to yours?
Hmm.
Details are fuzzy, man. I got shot like a chump in the street for no reason at all, and next thing
He's
I
been
know,
kind
I
of
heard you
given
calling.
Pietro's.
I knew you needed me.
Next stop, Town.
Right on, little dude. Chip off.
He's just got powers by the looks. Yeah.
Remember,
Don't go past Ellis Avenue.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna do that at some point. I love this so much. I'm just so stressed.
Hayward figured out a way to look through the boundary.
And you didn't share it with the group.
Ooh.
Vision.
I don't know, this is all I can
Yeah.
tell so far.
These other dots, those are Westview.
Is that what they want? That's why they
Vision's immediate vicinity, yeah.
So Hayward must have an accurate head count by now.
they kidnapped Vision.
Sense of their well-being.
They were like, well, his body. They took his body and they were doing something to it and they want it back. If all the children were hard to control or something in the last episode, people were saying that was Agnes. There are a lot of children in this episode.
Are you waiting for something?
Why don't you zip her? The technical terminology. Is he gonna see
Agnes?
Agnes? I thought she was doing it, potentially. Alright, so it's not Agnes.
It's hard.
Are you here to help us?
Oh.
I do want to help.
Because you are
Oh my god.
Zama.
dead.
No, oh god, Vision.
Dead. Dead. No one leaves. Wanda won't even let us think about it.
Is Agnes faking this to try and control the situation? So that was either her, don't go past Ellis Avenue. That was either her kind of throwing suspicion of herself. I don't know why she'd do that. It does not seem like as though Agnes is the one behind it. I don't think Wanda is doing this intentionally still. Oh god, and now Vision has heard that he died, which is not something I wanted him to know because it's very sad and traumatic and
You can't go back into the hex.
Worst case
oh.
scenario, Wanda removes my free will if
The energy inside has rewritten your cells on a molecular level twice.
God.
It's changing you.
Giving us superpowers?
seen enough lab results.
Oh gosh. I just want all the answers and I'm totally cool with the pace that we're getting them at. I think this show is working brilliantly with its pace and everything. But surely at some point they'll realise the soldiers that were escorting them out never came back.
Where were you hiding all these kids up till now?
What?
Uh-huh.
They're all just sleeping peacefully in their beds.
Yep.
Traumatized beyond the occasional holiday episode cameo, am I right?
Hmm.
You were always there, but couples stay together. Most personalities aren't far from what's underneath. People got better jobs.
I love this. What is
That's for sure.
I don't know how I did it.
Yep.
I only remember feeling completely alone.
Yep. Oh Christ. The truth breaking through.
Are you okay?
Was that design whenever she kind of considers leaving, it sparks her so that she doesn't want to anymore? Oh, Darcy, be careful. But tell me as well. Cataract.
You sneaky bastard. What's he doing?
If he leaves, will he die? I'm very stressed. Darcy, what did you find? I need to know. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, is he gonna stay alive or is he gonna die?
He really does want out, doesn't he?
Are they gonna push him back in? Did they cause this? Is that what's happening here? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh god, oh god, oh god. He's not really alive or real, he can't leave.
It's not like your dead husband could die twice.
Oh Christ. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Uh-huh. Oh my god, she's expanding the barrier because that way he'll be alive because he'll be inside it. Darcy's handcuffed. And she found something. Oh my god, I need to know what she found. Oh. She's gone through the barrier too. Is that going to change her DNA? Or because Wanda's meaning it to happen? How far is Wanda going to push it? Oh my god, it became a circus! Fuck, it's getting innocents too at this rate. Oh, you need to get caught. How far is Wanda going to spread it? No, don't end, don't you dare fucking end. I don't want to wait a week. This show is phenomenal. I need more. I am officially lodging a lawsuit against anyone that gets to binge this show from start to finish. Oh my god, I love this show so much. So the inner workings of it all, it was again, yeah, another kind of sitcom, 90s, like 2000, yeah, I don't exactly know what era that was meant to be, but it just felt like so many I've actually seen in my lifetime. I love the boys, the way that they kind of had like one boy be kind of like a mini Pietro and one boy be like a mini Wanda, and they got the powers. But everything is coming apart at the seams. Pietro, he always knew he wasn't really there, that he was just playing his part. He doesn't seem to know that he's from a multiverse or anything like that. And he doesn't seem to obviously, if he's the X-Men character we know already, then he doesn't have any of the memories he's sharing with Wanda. Those have purely been implanted into him for the purposes of him being her brother. If he, because they couldn't bring her actual brother because he was dead, but if he's just another Pietro from another alternate universe, then he might have similar memories, he might have had a similar path in life to the Pietro we knew that died. But for Wanda to kind of find someone to talk to, and I believe her when she says she doesn't know what's happening. I believe her when she says, I don't know how I did this, it's just happening. It's something she's not willing to let go of, it's not something she's willing to give up. The feeling of peace and happiness and contentment she has got. I mean, this is a character that, as a very young child, lost her family. She had a stable family, they had a home, they had 2 parents and a brother, and she lost her parents. Then she lost her brother. Then she fell in love, and despite the difficulties of that relationship, she found someone that she wanted a future with, and she lost him. You know, she has lost everything, so being here in this soccer mum lifestyle, but in a world where she has the man she loves, she has family, she's able to create a stable family environment for those children, she even has a brother back. That would be so hard to walk away from, and if she doesn't know how she did it, she's not going to know how to stop it. So I mean, I've never thought Wanda was evil. I've kind of been like, forced myself to entertain the possibility that she was willfully doing everything. I mean, we saw very much that when it comes down to it, she knows how to control things here. She knows how to pause people. She knows how to expand it. I mean, she's not like a totally innocent party, but it's exactly like Monica is looking at it. Yes, she's doing this, but she's not doing this maliciously. She's doing this because she is hurt. And I still don't discount that someone else causes first. I mean, the concept of the FBI witness protection person, was that just someone that gave insider tips on the mob, or is that someone that Wanda was going to see? Maybe someone she thought could save Vision or revive Vision. Did someone say to her, come here and you'll be able to get him back? Like, was she lured here? What exactly happened? Why on earth did Wanda go to Westview, New Jersey? We still have a lot of, we've 3 episodes left, we still have a lot of things to find out. They made it very clear that Wanda does not remember. I truly believe that she doesn't remember what happened and how she caused it. But at the same time, she wants it to stay the same. But what she did at the end of the episode, she saved Vision, because he cannot survive outside of the Hex. We saw that. He was being pulled apart and dying, and they were just watching. Whatever she did or happened that caused Vision to be alive, he is still dead. which is sad because I like Vision. I never really thought he was going to be miraculously alive forever, but you know, you could have a little bit of hope. He needs the hex, and so she expanded that. Darcy is now inside it. Is she gonna not be I mean, what is Darcy going to be, a circle attraction? Like, I'm very into what Darcy's experience is going to be of being inside the hex, and the fact that Monica going in and out gave her powers is. I'm saying it gave her powers because I feel like someone commented that in the comics Monica has powers. Maybe it's gonna give her cancer. I don't think it is. I think in the world of this it's gonna do something like powery to Monica. And I don't know what would that happen to Darcy and the other people, or was it because because Wanda was doing it and expanding it? I feel like they won't get any of the adverse effects. But what is going to be Darcy up to? And what is so frustrating is that Darcy had found Operation Cataract, was that what it was called? But she'd found whatever it was Hayward was hiding. I don't know whether she'd read it yet, but she'd got through his last firewall. She knew what was happening, and then she now is a TV show character. And even like, it's not even like they could find her laptop and find the file, because the whole of their base is now inside the hex. Hayward fucking survived, which of everyone there that deserved to end up in the hex, it was Hayward. Because, yeah, I mean, I still think it's every chance that he is somehow behind this, that he is causing this, that maybe S.W.O.R.D have done this somehow. But he is just a despicable person. A, with how he talks to Monica. Like, I don't care if you disagree with someone, if you disagree with a colleague, you do not bring up their dead mother. And B, being like, oh, all superhero people are bad because they failed us. Like, yeah, what happened in Infinity War sucked, but they lost too. They dedicated themselves to try and fix it. Then they did, like, you know, you had Natasha and people doing everything they could to stabilise things as it was, and then the minute they figured out a way to fix it, they did. And yeah, okay, some chaos was caused by them fixing it, but I think we can all agree we'd have rather they fixed it. So, get over yourself, Hayward. You're not special. You couldn't have done any better than them. I still think he potentially could be causing everything here with Wanda. He's probably the one that was behind whatever they were doing to Vision, if that, like, I don't think he's a good guy. But the way he treated Monica and the others, that's not how you treat people. Bringing up her mother, trying to be like, oh yeah, you were away for 5 years, you don't know. Just try to throw them out so we could do whatever the hell he wanted to do. What is his plan here? Is he, because he could just be kind of a bad S.W.O.R.D agent, you know, some guy that just wants to kill Wanda and try and stop it that way, but I feel like he's probably more involved than that. But I hate him. And I hate that he survived, and he'll probably use the expansion of the Hex as a method to be like, we need the nuclear option, let's drop a bomb on them, or some ridiculous thing like that. But him throwing them out was awful as well. And then I love their little trio. I love what they will bring to the table, and I'm just really enjoying them, although now they're a duo. Also, this episode, Vision. Vision, he has been slowly but surely figuring out things were wrong. I love that we were all like, because I kind of considered maybe Agnes wasn't involved, and then people in my comments were saying it, and I was like, you know, yeah, I think we're onto something. And then this episode, they were like, have an Agnes who is not evil. My little sister will be happy when I get her into the MCU in the future. But I mean, maybe that was all a big ploy. Vision didn't suspect her, but Vision wasn't suspecting her, so I don't think that was. I think that was just their way of saying to us, nope, not her. Whatever is going on. She could still be involved, I suppose. Maybe didn't mean it to happen and now she's here. But the fact that Vision was told he was dead and then Vision went through this experience, Wanda hasn't been able to wipe his mind of everything. While in the past she was able to rewind the tape and everything, it's not like she hasn't been able to make him lose his suspicions, to lose his confusion about everything. And so we're now in the position where he knows something is very wrong and that Wanda is at least partially, if not totally, responsible. He has seen the people on the edge of town barely moving. He has seen just another person begging him to help. He has heard Avengers. I don't know if him going through the Hex, he'll have remembered things, like if it kind of came back to him in the same way that it did with Monica in that moment. But he felt himself being ripped apart. He was begging those soldiers to help him and mainly help the people trapped inside. So what is Vision's mental state going to be like in the next episode? Is he even going to be alive? Then we have Pietro, who was bossed across the square, but he's not Pietro. He's not the Pietro Wanda knew, and he's very aware of that fact. He's almost someone sent in knowing the truth to try and... I'm very intrigued about him, how he came to be here and what he's doing here, why he knows what he knows. Then the children, Billy in particular, he sensed his father's pain, and both boys saw his mother stop the town and do all that. So I'm really intrigued about what's going to happen, and I definitely think in the next episode, Wanda's perfect family that she is so happy with is not going to be so perfect, because unless she wipes all of their brains, which I don't know if she can do that, and because actually she doesn't entirely know what she's doing and how she's doing it, I'm so intrigued about where it's going to go from here, because things have fallen apart, but also she's kept them together, and I just need to know more. Again, I feel like this has been the most rambly of reviews. I didn't understand, like, the advert, other than talking about survivors, I didn't understand what the purpose of that was, in terms of, like, I got the Largo stuff, I got the Hydra thing, even people putting out the blue soap or whatever, like, I didn't understand this. If there was a reference there, please do let me know, because it went over my head. But I love this show so much. I am just so invested in it. My heart breaks for Wanda. I mean, it has broken ever since, you know, Vision died in her arms, or she wasn't able to save him. And since she had to try and kill him, and then she did kill him, and then Wanda breaks my heart a lot. I love her a lot. But I'm just so excited to see the next episode. I do not want to wait a week. So we've got 7, 8, 9 left, right? 3 episodes. And like I said before, I don't know if this show is if they've already said, oh, we want a season 2 of WandaVision, let me know. But I don't know that it is a show that's going to have a season 2, just because I feel like it's quite a contained story. So if it has a season 2, they won't have solved the Hex. I don't know when they're expecting the Doctor Strange movie to come out, because I know Wanda is in the Doctor Strange movie, I think, so, you know, she's going to have this problem will have to have been solved so she can be in that one. But I do feel like there probably are 3 episodes left to this story arc, to this story, and then Vision will be dead, the Hex will be done, and things will be sad. Or happy. I don't know. Probably accepting the truth is happy rather than sad. But I feel that the last 3 episodes are going to hurt. They're going to blow our minds, and I'm excited. So a reminder, you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.